Hey guys. Yeah. Which, get your good side. Which is us being funny, because what we want to do is we're going to talk a little bit about how to connect with your audience better. And a lot of the time when we talk about connecting with your audience, we talk about the idea of put yourself out there.
Yes.
And one of the biggest oppositions, this is an issue for you in that you don't love having your photo taken.
No.
It's the worst thing you could do in the world would be to put yourself on the website. And,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So we kind of want to talk a little bit about that, right? How to deepen that relationship and put yourself out there and the photophobia idea.
So yeah, this all happened when I lost 0 pounds, but it looked like I lost 40 pounds in a day.
The photo. Yes, the photo shoot that we did. Yes.
So we did this photo shoot with work, and I kind of forgot, and I was wearing a blazer and then a loose t-shirt, kind of like this. But anyway, we did group photos and then a couple different shots. And it honestly looked like I had gained 40 pounds, even though there was no weight difference. Like I did a before and after kind of photo, and it just looked like I was bigger, even though I wasn't. There was no weight difference. But it was how I was standing and how I was posing. And it's just my discomfort in front of the camera.
It looked like a wind machine had billowed your coat out.
I love that you're my husband. You can say those things.
Probably shouldn't, but I did.
And it has to do with vanity for sure. And it's not about like, it's not size and all that kind of. It's not a conversation about that. It's more just in terms of feeling your best and kind of understanding how to connect, like with a camera almost. So I was kind of doing a deep dive in terms of how do I get more comfortable in front of the camera. And there's tons of YouTube videos on it, right? But I also think it's just not feeling like Chandler Bing in his engagement photo session. Do you remember that episode? Oh, come on. Like every woman will know that was the reference.
Joke. Yeah, that's great. Super. Way to alienate half the population.
You do know it. You're just pretending you do.
No, I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
He is like this every time.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. So, that is kind of how I feel. And you also don't like your photo being taken.
No.
But.
Which is ridiculous.
Why?
Because I look awesome.
So your confidence is no issue. But it is that whole idea about knowing what angles to use. And there's practice. Like, there's tips about, like, stand in front of a mirror and pose and use your good side and, like, put your shoulders back and turn this way. But I think it's a bit of a deeper conversation. In relation to?
I was going to say, I don't know that anyone that's got an issue with having their photo taken, that can be solved by tilt your chin and tilt your head and move this shoulder and stand on your left foot and all that kind of stuff. I don't know that that's going to solve it, is it?
Duck lips. No, it's not. I think it's actually just getting more practice with it, to be honest. It's actually just getting, like, the more you do something, the easier it becomes. And I just don't do it enough. And I just, I'm never in my kids' photos.
What about the idea that it's like everything, though, is that we assume that everyone else does it better than us sometimes, right?
Yeah.
So we assume that we're the only bad photo on Instagram or on your website. Yes. or whatever, right?
But that's the other thing, too, is Instagram, everyone looks perfect. But they've taken 200 photos for that one shot.
There is a culture of people that post on Instagram where they post the picture and they watch it for the first minute, and depending how many likes it gets in that first minute, if it's not doing well enough, they will delete it and take another one.
It's my everyday.
Yeah, that explains why there's no photos of you on Instagram. Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, I interrupted you, so keep going.
I don't remember what I was saying.
Great.
But yeah, no, I was going to say it's a matter of, to me, it's a matter of understanding that nobody wants to have their photo taken.
Most
don't want to have their photo taken. But as a result, you're not in the minority. You're not the only one. You're not the only one that's uncomfortable with it. But that connection you can foster by saying, like, I hate having my photo taken, but here it is and I did it. It's actually pretty remarkable when other people will be like, I hate it too. And then you're still out there. Yeah. And you're still fostering that connection. You're still creating that connection.
Yeah.
I think that's the important thing there is no photo of you is worse than a bad photo of you.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
There's a sexual copywriter named Tarzan K, and she's actually from Ontario.
Named who?
Tarzan. That's her name.
Okay.
Anyways,
Hi, Tarzan.
she writes for Amy Porterfield. She's great, but she just disclosed this whole story about how she's getting her teeth, getting, I think, Invisalign for her teeth,
Sure.
and for a year she felt self-conscious, always smiled with her mouth closed, and then finally she's like, why? Like, this is who I am. And so I think it's just owning who you are, and I really liked her message rather than trying to like learn about all the angles. Her was just more like embracing who her true self is.
Well, and I love that because we say to people all the time, people buy who you are. Mm-hmm. People aren't going to buy who you're trying to be.
Yeah.
So who cares if your teeth are crooked? Who cares if you don't love them? The person will work with you despite that. Exactly. And if somebody's like, I'm not working with you because your teeth are crooked,
see ya.
Forget them, right? Yeah. Don't work with them.
So, how I lost 40 pounds in 0 days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I turned off the wind machine.
But it is that whole idea of just embracing the imperfections.
Cool. So, really the message is post, take those photos, get it on the website, get out there, right?
And own you.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.